Hi, Madeline Harrison, and this is the week 4 UDL. So this week in class we talked a lot about classroom management and just keeping everything under control and making it like a good learning environment. So for the UDL, we were asked to describe the management system in place in the classroom that we're observing, talk about if it's effective, and do the students know the expectations. So the management system that I'm going to talk about, like, she has a couple ways that she keeps control, but the main one, she has a list of 5 rules that she keeps on a big poster in the front of the room, just as like, oh hey look, and like this is really important. It's like this huge poster, and it's labeled, it has like little pictures on it. It's like, it's enjoyable to look at and it's just like a big reminder, like, these are the rules, we all agreed on them at the beginning of the year, just follow them. And then on top of that, she has like mini copies that she made, and they are taped onto every individual desk in the classroom, which makes it really helpful for the students that are forgetful or that just like need a little bit of reminding. They can just look right there and it's right there for them. So what she does a lot of the time, the teacher that I'm observing, she'll ask them like if they're misbehaving, she'll say, hey, look at rule number 2, rule number 4, like, are you following the rule? And then a lot of the times they'll say like, no, we weren't, and then they'll fix their behavior, which is why I think it's a pretty effective method, because it requires the students to think about the rules, reflect on how they were acting, and then fix whatever they were doing wrong. So a lot of it's just about like respect for themselves, respect for the teacher, and respect for the other students in the classroom. So those are like the main ideas of the rule, to make it like easier for everyone to learn and easy for her to teach them. So I think that it's pretty effective because it requires the students to do that. Like, it's like a nice little reminder for them. It's not like shoving it in their face. It's just like a little like, hey, realize what you're doing wrong, please fix it. And I think it's a pretty effective way of doing that. So the students do know the expectations because it's verbally stated to them, it's on the board, and it's right in front of their faces on their desks. Like, and then like, even if they're forgetful or if they just like, oh, slips their mind for a moment, she's like very gentle about reminding them, like, hey, look at this one, like this rule, do you think that you're following it? And then she also will be like, remind them of like, hey, you're talking while I'm talking. Not only is that mean to me, it's mean to the students that are next to you, because they can't hear me now and they want to, versus like sometimes the student doesn't want to, or they're just not realizing that they're being rude. And it's just like nice little reminders for them, and that's why I think it's a very effective system and it's good for the students in the classroom.